Malaysian Airlines 370 MH370 hijacked accident, whatever it was. We are doing investigation into it through energy science. That is the concept. If I follow energy science, then can we crack Malaysian Airlines hijacking or accident that it drawn into the ocean? This is what the case is closed, claiming that it drawn into the ocean southeast deep in the Indian Ocean, means toward Perth, that is in Australia, western part down, it went inside the ocean. There is a scientist or professor in Tasmania in Australia, and he is claiming same thing, that indeed the aircraft is drawn deep southeast of the Indian Ocean, and it is inside a trench that is 6,000 meter down. Aeroplane is there. He is claiming that, but our energy science is not saying that. If I follow energy science, then aeroplane is not there. If aeroplane is there, then it is not MH370. Okay, aeroplane is not there. So this is our energy science about the Malaysian Airways. It is saying aeroplane is not there. Why it is not there? As per the energy science, if I give a gun in hand of a rat, then rat cannot kill a lion. If rat is roaming around and he finds a gun and he knows that it fires, if he sees a lion coming, he cannot fire. If he fires, the lion will die, certainly, but he cannot fire. If another lion is giving gun to the rat and then giving training and those kind of things, then this is called impersonation. The rat is that lion. Rat is lion because lion has motivated the rat to do so. Then rat brain strength is lion brain strength who has given the energy. Now rat can shoot. Okay, this is energy science. Now people, the Ahmed Shah, he is the pilot. All angle is on him that either he hijacked the aeroplane or he committed suicide. Two things he did. But there are three things. One thing is that Ahmed Shah, there is four thing I would say. There is some problem in the aeroplane when last communication happened with the ATC. Okay, so plane took off at 12:41 a.m. 8th March 2014. Within 40 minutes, there is a last handshake, voice handshake happened with ATC tower, the communication tower, good night. And then after that, aeroplane stopped working and it got drowned. Not possible because they searched thoroughly in that region. There is no MH370. The Ahmad Shah, he committed suicide and plane drowned. Not possible because plane is not there. When plane is not there, then there is no case of either suicide or there is accident there. So plane moved from there. If plane moved from that location, then there is a case of two things. One thing is not only plane moved after the handshake with the ATC, plane completely disconnected from all communication. Only it was seen giving a ping request with the Emersat satellite. Emersat satellite is a satellite which receives the ping request from the aeroplane. So it was giving ping request to the Emersat satellite that I am MH370, because if you send ping request, you send your identity also. And I am alive. And I am here. Okay, that's it. So now the situation, there are two situations. One situation is aeroplane is hijacked. If aeroplane is hijacked, then aeroplane is moving in some direction or it has lost the direction. There is two cases only. Now military, the radar, secondary radar is seeing that aeroplane after doing, it is tracking all the aeroplane that is flying over Malaysia. Then he is seeing that there is one aeroplane in that position and he took westward. This is Malaysia, this is Vietnam, and this is China. The plane is going from Malaysia to Vietnam and en route to China. From Malaysia, it crossed, and then military radar is saying it is taking westward. Penang Island, it is crossing and then it is taking west north toward Andaman Sea, and it went till Andaman Sea. This is this much the radar could catch it without any communication with the aeroplane. Okay, so that is the scenario. If that is the scenario, then aircraft is lost in its direction. Somewhere it is meandering, or the pilot is moving deliberately into that direction. But looks like pilot is moving deliberately into that direction because people saw the flight simulator in the pilot's house, and there he is simulating the flight from Andaman Sea to the deep southeast of the Indian Ocean, where people are thinking that plane is. It traveled 6 hours, exactly same direction he practiced simulating the aircraft. This proves that he has not then exactly reaching to that point in 1 hour from this. It is impossible without the aeroplane has getting direction perfectly. If it is reaching the perfect place where he is doing the simulation at the home, this proves that the aircraft from the Malaysia, where it lost the control with the ATC, from there it is moving to South Andaman Sea, where it has to go to come to south. No one can fly 1 hour without any particular fixed direction. But aircraft has closed all the direction. It switched off the machinery. This proves that this is pure case of hijacking. Pure case of hijacking. An aircraft was traveling in the right direction where it has to go through some hidden communication, either some private satellite or someone guiding from the ground. So that way he is moving exactly in the nice direction. If this is the case of hijacking, then there is another case that is happening, that Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam ACC, and Malaysia ACC, who are anxious about the flight, both are saying that flight is above above Cambodia, because the Malaysia ACC is saying that we have exchanged signal, exchanged. It sent some signal to 37, and that machinery sent back the signal, and it is above the Cambodia. I mean, there are two aircraft. When you do investigation, none of the reading is considered wrong. Emerset satellite is saying that I have received ping request from the South Andaman Sea to the deep southeast of the Indian Ocean. That is also not false. Then people on the Andaman Sea near about, they are saying that we heard the aeroplane sound. It was roaming around here. That is also not false. People in the Mauritius and Mozambique and Tanzania and then South Africa, there the part of the MH370 found. That is also not wrong. Then what is the truth behind it? That is in question mark. But certainly it is neither suicide nor plane drawn in the ocean. There is a hijack. Now consider, if this is a hijack, then who did the hijack? Hijack did by the air hostess and people who were roaming around in the aeroplane. They did the hijack, not possible. Because the energy at which it has happened, energy sign, means because full international organization, England to America to Russia to China to Malaysia to Australia, everyone put their head there. Full, this is the costliest search happened in the history. So if this much brain, international brain comes into the picture, then one tiny air hostess or whatever, male or female, they cannot do. Okay, then this hijacking was done by any passenger, not possible. The energy at which this has happened, not possible. Now, this was done by pilot, true, but it was like rat is firing at lion, claiming news will come that rat fired at lion and lion died. But behind the scene, one lion is there for the rat. That's why it could fire. So if pilot has done it, then certainly the very big power is behind the pilot. That's why he could do it, and it looks true because pilot is practicing the flight simulation from South Andaman to the deep east southeast of Indian Ocean. This is called digression in the investigation. If he was really a thief, if he was knowing that this is what he is going to do tomorrow deliberately, but no one should know. If someone is doing wrong thing, then and no one should know about it, he will delete the data, right? If he is practicing going from South Andaman Sea to toward the Perth in Australia, he will delete the data. Why he will keep? He knows that people will find it, right? He will delete the data, but deliberately he kept the data so that people would know that flight went in that direction. This is called digression from the investigation. It was done deliberately. Like in Rajiv Gandhi murder case, assassination case, the camera was kept there deliberately. Do you believe that someone will kill someone and he will take photograph so that his full organization LTT will get caught? Is it possible? Someone is killing Rajiv Gandhi and he will take photograph so that his photograph will come and investigation will catch them immediately. Will someone will do it like this? This is called digression in the investigation. These are done deliberately. And full Indian investigation went in that direction only. Since beginning only they were wrong. So Rajiv Gandhi assassination case, the case is actually fully whatever is done in last 20, 30 years, all are false. Since beginning only they went in the direction in which the perpetrator wanted. Same thing happened in MS-370. The perpetrators wanted to do the investigation in that direction. People went in that direction only. Okay, this is called digression from the investigation. But Ahmed Shah, the pilot, he is involved there. Certainly. Okay, what would be the case here? We will proceed on it. So, but we have come to a stage where pilot is involved. Pilot is involved because he is doing simulation at the home and he is doing same thing that is wrong. Whatever, without switching off all the communication equipment after the ATC, when people are trying to contact him badly, lifelessly, when ATC control was over with Ahmed Shah, then Ahmed Shah is flying the flight toward west over Penang Island, that is his hometown, and then going to South Andaman Sea. From there, the way he practiced the simulation, he is going south toward Perth direction, and without communicating with anyone, completely silent, then he is doing wrong thing. Why someone would show the wrong thing at his home simulation when he knows that his wrong thing will be caught? Okay, so this is called digression. So Ahmed Shah is a cheat guy. Certainly, he is a cheat guy. But he cannot do, rat cannot kill a lion. Ahmed Shah cannot do without very powerful hand behind him. What would have happened, that we will talk.